Hey everyone, it's Miss Tammy from the Music Box, and today I will be demonstrating how to play different sections of John Legend's All of Me on the guitar. All right, so the sections that I will be covering are the intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and the bridge. The rest of the song are just repeats of the different sections, so you can just kind of piece it together. Okay, this is just a reference video that I'll be going through the chords and the strum patterns. Now, if you find this tab on the internet, a lot of times they might tell you to place a capo on the first fret. Okay, for the purpose of this video, I will not be using a capo because some of my students that I teach do not have capos. But if you have a capo, by all means, just go ahead and add that in later on. Okay, so intro and verse. Very simple, 4 chords. E minor, C, G, and D. Okay? Now for the intro and verse, the rhythm of the strums is what matters a lot. So you know how on the piano he goes bum 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 bum. My piano's turned off right now and it's late, so I can't demonstrate it for you. But da da dum bum 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 bum, kind of like that kind of a feel. We want to imitate that on the guitar. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate E minor, C, G, and D using that particular pattern. All downstrokes. Repeat. That's the intro, okay? Now for the verse, I will be going through it. I'll sing the whole thing. It is a repeat of what we're doing in the intro, but just for you to practice, you can feel free to play along, pause the video, slow it down, whatever the case, okay? Starting with the verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be all right. When you get to right, so instead of going back to E minor, we're actually going to go to A minor, which is the start of the pre-chorus. Which brings me to the next section, the pre-chorus. The chords you're going to need to know are A minor, G, and D. Okay, and just to make things a bit more interesting, I usually change up the strum pattern. If you're one of my students, you know that I use the standard strum that we always use for most songs. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay? You're going to go through 2 cycles of that for the A minor, 1 cycle on G, 1 cycle on D. And then you repeat it, 2 cycles on A minor, 1 cycle on G. And that last D, I usually just, for dramatic effect, I strum, leave it one down strum and let it ring. Okay, it's easier if I demonstrate. Feel free, like I said, to observe or replay or play along, okay? I'll be all right. My head's underwater, so low, oh gosh. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. Okay, easy enough? Now, chorus. The chorus is just interesting. I usually change up the strum pattern one more time to make it a little bit longer, elongating it, because it's, a romantic section of the song. Now, the chords you're going to need to know for this are G, E minor, A minor. Now this part, you have 2 options. You can either do C or C/D, which means C on D. Okay, it's just like an extra, like a sustained sus4 chord on the piano. But that's another alternative that you can do. For this video, I'm going to use C on D. But if you're not comfortable with C on D, just use the C. It works perfectly fine. And the last one is D. Okay, now the strum pattern for this particular section is a little bit longer. It's going to sound like this. Sorry, but okay, so again, just to verbalize it, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, that's going to be the case for all the chords except for C/D and D because they're right beside each other, and I'll obviously give you access to the tab. You can find it on Ultimate Guitar as well, it's free. You'll be able to see what I mean by you're dividing the strum pattern into two. You're basically splitting it in half. It's easier if I show you, okay? Chorus, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges. C on D, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I'm lose, I'm winning. I give you, and then I'll talk about this in a second, but you get what I'm saying by that C/D and D are like sharing the chord cycle. You're gonna go 2 downs, and then the rest of it is a D. Up, up, down, up, up, down. Okay? Last but not least, the all of me. I usually do this. I do a little bit of finger picking. So the chords for this, E minor, C, G, and D, same as what we've been doing in the verse. But this time I do finger picking. Okay, I'll do that one more time. I'll try to see if I can angle this a bit different so you can observe how my fingers go, okay? I give you all of me. Give me all of you. Oh. And those are the different sections of the song. Then you repeat verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then you go to the bridge. Now the bridge, the good news is the bridge is a lot like the pre-chorus. It's the same strum pattern, A minor, G, and D. So I'll just quickly cover the bridge and then we're done, okay? So assuming we did all of you, oh, give me all of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts. To the chorus, okay? Now for the last chorus, you may want to change it up by making it quiet. All of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. And then go back. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. So on and so forth. Okay, this video I know is very long, sorry guys, but wanted to be as thorough as I could. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and otherwise, good luck!